is a huge challenge in many parts of the world, especially in urban areas of megacities. The situation is driven by factors such as urbanization, population growth, and increase in number of vehicles on the roads. Lagos, for instance, has more than 5 million vehicles plying its roads daily. The chaotic traffic situation in the city prompted President Bola Tinubu, who was the state governor then, to create the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASTMA, in July 2000 to fill the gap. Lagos was once notorious for its chaotic roads. Vehicular traffic slowed down activities in Nigeria's commercial capital. It was a nightmare for many, making Lagos one of the worst places to commute in Nigeria. But 24 years ago, as governor of Lagos State, President Bola Tinubu decided to turn the tide. The Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASTMA, was created in 2000. Men and women in yellow and maroon uniform are at the core of its operation.
It's a tedious one. It's not easy for anybody, either train or untrained, to stand for 6-7 hours on the road, under the sun and under the rain. But this is our calling.
Building a transportation support system that works for the people of Lagos is a top priority for the Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu's administration. Shola Giwa is a grassroots politician. As the special advisor to Governor Sanwo-Olu on transportation, he is determined to revamp the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASTMA.
Being a LASTMA personnel, you're actually serving Lagos. And you are in the front. So they are the one driving the economy of Lagos. They are the one making Lagos move.
The mission statement for this agency is to reduce to the bare minimum congestion and save wasted man hours on public highways by injecting order and control.
Basically, the whole point is ease of movement of Lagosians from one point to the other.
Since its creation, LASTMA officers have remained victims of the society they serve.
LASTMA job is a thankless job and is a layman's job. Our men on the field that cut across all the nooks and crannies of the state, managing and controlling traffic, face different challenges, ranging from attacks from uniformed men. Also, we normally record incidents of hit and run, our men at times being molested, taken to unknown destination.
Reports of officers abusing their offices were adequately covered by the media, and so were attacks on them. But upon assumption of office in 2019, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu saw the need to refocus and repurpose the agency. In 2019, Governor Sanwo-Olu's first executive order was tagged Enforcement of Law and Order in respect of traffic and sanitation matters. LASTMA activities were captured to ensure strict enforcement. The vision was not just to enforce traffic law, but to deliver top quality service to Lagosians.
Corruption is not limited to extortion or financial inducement. Indiscipline in office, harassment of citizens will also be frowned at. So let us be civil, let us be firm, that our administration will continue to support you to enhance your performance.
Wale Musa, the permanent secretary of the Lagos State Ministry of Transportation today, was then the general manager of LASTMA.
He also visited a LASTMA officer that was killed while on duty. He and the deputy governor, they went together. We accompanied him to the family of the LASTMA officer. So his focus, just like traffic and transportation, is the number one agenda in the things agenda. His focus has been the same thing on traffic and transportation. And he has done well. In fact, but LASTMA has really been transformed in the last 5 years. Really transformed.
That transformation started with the appointment of a new general manager.
Good morning. Please sit down. My name is Bakari Oki Olalekon, General Manager of LASTMA.
The governor formed an experienced transportation and traffic team and worked closely with the State Ministry of Transportation to ensure a holistic approach to traffic management in the state.
I want to see a LASTMA where Lagosians will accept voluntary compliance, where we don't need to stop vehicles on the road, where traffic lights are obeyed freely without anybody supervising them. I want to see a LASTMA that is technology driven. I equally want to see a LASTMA where the travel time of every Lagosians will be improved upon, where we have an economy development through traffic management that will stimulate safety and security of all Lagosians.
To achieve this vision, LASTMA had to be repositioned, and this had to start from its top hierarchy.
We've been able to turn around the leadership, change the hierarchical structure so that it can be a working structure.
This singular effort has set the agency on the path of self-improvement and better management. The new leadership prioritized training and retraining of personnel as an important tool for better service delivery.
A workforce that is not trained and retrained. So LASTMA is going through a lot of image laundry, like what we're doing now, trying to get. So you want to launder image and the image of an organization. Number one, you need to work that organization. That is a workforce that is not well trained, cannot perform. So what we have been doing in the last 1 year is rigorous training and retraining. Now we've done the basic people skills, soft skills, how to be able to deal with people, emotional intelligence, and all that. In the last 1 year, the number of training and the type of training that the personnel of LASTMA has gone through, they've not done that in a long time. And I give kudos to the governor for supporting us with that. So it's about training.
A well-trained LASTMA means setting a new operational target for personnel. Before now, performance appraisal of LASTMA officers was based on the number of vehicles arrested for traffic infraction. Regional offices were given clear mandates, and the rush to arrest car owners was evident. Now the metrics are different, and officers have a more people-friendly approach to traffic management.
You are based on low accident rates, low traffic rates. You understand it now? So before it used to be based on how many vehicles this zone. So the best performing zone is the one that has the highest number of arrests. No, that's not what we do now.
With the new vision in full swing, the team decided to adopt technology to enhance its operations.
Declare this call center open.
On 9th of July 2024, the Ministry of Transportation, Office of the Special Advisor, launched the LASTMA Customer Support Centers and application. These include toll-free call center, walk-in complaint center, website, whistleblower application, new Department of Statistics, Research and Data.
See something, say something. We cannot cover everywhere. But with this kind of resourceful and wonderful idea, we'll be able to reach out to more places and we'll get more accessible. And you know, beyond all of that, it also puts us on our toes in the area of service. Once you know that there's a mystery shopper or somebody watching you, it's just apparent that you'll behave better rather. And you know, with this, our officials, would also know that there's a feedback process, and then they would also reorientate themselves service-wise, not like they're not doing it before. But get them a better officials, and we'll be able to create better service to our people. So it's a feedback process. It's very helpful. It's also very, very resourceful. And Mr. Governor, of course, from the Themes Agenda, has big plans for us in transportation in Lagos State. So we are here to serve.
Over 6 months ago, we've deployed TMSD devices, traffic monitoring devices, where they capture real-time traffic infractions. At the back end, such a Zoom offender will get an information and a pictorial evidence of the evidence. If he's willing to contest or to pay, there is equally an avenue for that.
The Whistleblower app is to track traffic offenses.
From the LASTMA men that can access and make use of this app, we equally encourage and accommodate other Lagosians. If you have any vehicles that has committed traffic infractions or has an outstanding bill with Lagos State government, once such vehicles passes, there will be a signal on your phone. There will be an alert telling you you have a vehicle that has an outstanding that is passing by. As a LASTMA official, we'll stop, place a yellow card on the vehicle, take our shots, and we equally enlighten and educate such driver. Please, sir, please, ma, make sure you go and make your payments. We can equally have a red flag too. That will be the final warning. If after the yellow card and the red card, the payments are not made or are not carried out, we are going to impound or apprehend such vehicles.
The LASTMA toll-free line is a 12-digit number, 0800 0052 7862, available from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily. The website
monitors all the calls. So
okay, she monitors on the system as well.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then there's a higher one, that is the general manager himself, that if there are things, at least he can always check what they're doing. So the idea is going to be able to track them. So that's why all the recordings are monitored, all the discussions are recorded and then are monitored, so that we can know if they're performing well. We can also use that to collect data for the use of the agency and how to best improve on whatever it is, on the service we are providing.
Apart from our lingua franca, which is English, we equally accommodate Yoruba, our mother tongue, and Pidgin too. We are doing all this deliberately so that we can rebrand and rebuild the public confidence back to LASTMA. We are bent on changing the narratives.
So we don't collect cash. No, there's nothing that's got to do with cash. You get your payments receipt, no single cash payments. All payments are done, either you do it online or you walk into a bank and pay and bring your receipt of payment.
Citizen engagements and traffic monitoring devices of LASTMA are part of an ongoing effort to improve the agency's data gathering system for proper planning.
Basically, what they do here is to gather all traffic incidents on the road, ranging from traffic infractions committed by erring vehicles. They equally gather all road crashes, all information regarding the number of vehicles, number of breakdowns, and the type of accident involved.
To better serve Lagosians, LASTMA has developed a robust self-check mechanism to tighten up its disciplinary system and punish erring staff. I want to know how you're dealing with corruption allegations and then other vices on the part of your officers.
Here, what we are trying to do is that we are motivating the personnel so that there will be no need for them to even say they want to get involved in any kind of activities that, when you say corruption, call it bribery or something like that. No, we give them a lot of incentive. Say, for example, the LASTMA is the one that has the highest hazard allowance, and then we have a revolving fund right now for their health care.
What we are driving at is to prioritize the kind of service delivery we give to the public. Corruption, assault, and all sorts has been dealt with. We have situations where our men have been taken to disciplinary board. Some of them have been dismissed. We have some that have reduction they've given a reduction in rank, where some are given special warning or advice to leave the service.
Despite LASTMA's repurposing for better service delivery, its officers remain constantly under attack by the public. This year alone, more than 30 officers have sustained different degrees of injury. Some have died.
Last year, we recorded over 15 deaths in line of duty of LASTMA men. The governor of the state, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, has taken care of their family adequately.
Injured officers enjoy psychosocial support by the agency.
We make sure that we check up on them. We have a welfare department that visits their home on a monthly basis.
Undeterred by its challenges, the governor decided to further incentivize good work ethic by improving their welfare.
One of the things he gave us, he doubled our hazard allowance. He equally improved on the shift allowance. As I speak with you, the new management of LASTMA, what we do at any point in time when we have issues of attack or accidents with our men, we make sure that we prioritize their welfareism. We do spontaneous reaction. We make money available for their treatment in any of the hospitals in the states. We equally have a collaboration with all general hospitals in the state for them to give spontaneous response whenever our men are in emergency situations.
Lagos without its traffic managers is like soldiers without weapons.
What I want to tell the public is for them to accept LASTMA as their own. We are on the road to make their journey smooth. They can reach us through our social media handles.
As the agency deepens citizens' engagement, it is also beefing up security around its men. The new LASTMA is a people-friendly one, and with public support, better service is guaranteed.
Right now, we have about 4,300 LASTMA officers. If you get to Allen Avenue, with all what we did, the junction improvement, deployment of traffic lights, we still have LASTMA officers there. Why? Some people don't obey the traffic lights. And all we need, what our LASTMA to be doing is, one, enlightenment, publicity, engagement, stakeholder engagement, everything. We don't need LASTMA stopping people on the road. We don't need that. And that is where we are heading to. And by the special grace of God, we are going there.
So even right now, we are trying to say, okay, gender, because you know the governor's team plus agenda is a gender sensitivity. So we're actually working more on bringing, because I've noticed also that LASTMA is more male dominated. So we are now giving the female more opportunities to be able to do more. You understand it now? Okay, so right now I can tell you comfortably, we have increased the number of female senior officers that have positions in LASTMA, official position.
It's a great one. I'm very happy to be a female officer in LASTMA. It's a good job. People respect women a lot while walking on the road. So as a female officer in LASTMA, it's a good and a respectful work to do. I can do more than what a man can do. That's why I have to rise to the point and to the post of a commander in LASTMA.
My motivation is actually a better Lagos. Because Lagos State has given me so much. All my schools, I went to public school in Lagos State, my primary school, my secondary school, my university, and all my working years. So I have to give back to Lagos. We must give to society more than we take for it. So that's it for me. And so I have this, I don't want to say, my weakness is that I cannot sit down. That's my weakness. I can't sit down and I have to just keep working.
No doubt, since its creation, LASTMA has made travel experience much better. Today, Lagos without LASTMA is like an aberration. As the population of Lagos continues to grow, influx of more vehicles is expected. So the task of ensuring effective traffic management by LASTMA must be intensified. And that does it on today's edition of Inside Lagos. Many thanks for being a part of it. I'm Adedoja. Salam Adeni.